Hello, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 11 of the H-Town Rundown. I'm Gabe Graham.
And I'm Nicholas Thiel.
And we're your hosts.
Today is our final edition of the semester, and we have a lot to cover with everything from spring sports to the first of many senior events, Harrison's new mobile classroom, the NFL draft, and several student spotlights.
Man, Nick, I'm hungry.
Well, luckily, lunch is next period. Speaking of lunch, our first feature today is about our lunch of opportunities.
We talked with Mr. Parker for more information on the next week's event.
Students, I want to talk to you about an amazing opportunity for you on Tuesday, May 4th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We are calling it a lunch of opportunity. Approximately 20 businesses, manufacturers, and recruiters will be assembled on LT's court during all three lunch periods. Our goal is for you to eat lunch quickly and use this time to meet and visit with area businesses you're interested in or would possibly like to work for. I've asked the businesses to bring literature for you to look over, and many of these businesses will have job applications that can be filled out on site immediately. These businesses are currently in need of workers, and many have dropped their age of hire requirements to 16 years of age. These are job opportunities that could turn into a well-paying career for many of you students. Many of these positions will start your pay off at $15 plus an hour with benefits. They are willing to create some flexibility around your school hours. Seniors, if you don't have a career or education plans after high school, you really need to attend this event. Think about this. You graduate high school on Sunday and start your career on Monday, the very next day. It really can be that simple, and you can do it right here, right now.
Mandatory graduation practice is Monday, May 3rd. Seniors, don't forget to bring your caps and gowns and report to the arena at the start of God time. You must have your cap and gown.
The Honors Assembly is Tuesday night at 7 p.m. for all students. Teachers should have let you know if you're receiving an award, and you must dress appropriately for this ceremony. Thursday next week is the seniors' last day, and then they begin finals. Again, the last day for seniors is May 6th.
For all the upcoming senior events, go to HHS Facebook or Instagram accounts.
Nick, do you like free money?
The show, Gabe.
Well, a group of drama members just received scholarships to a theater summer program and tuition at the university holding the program.
Wowzers. Receiving $10,000 toward tuition are Laker Urdelis, Caleb Lord, and Charlie Knight.
And those that received $1,000 for the summer program were Riley Young, Donovan Walters, Nick Purpich, Natalie Sims, Joe Claus, Alexis Marley, Nina Crone, Faith Nix, Addie Elizabeth Dale, and Zach Jefferson. Congratulations to Miss Hamlin and her drama students.
The next group of people we get to congratulate are those who finished with First Division superior ratings for solo performances at the Region Solo Ensemble.
Yep, those students were Jocelyn Dong, Gunnar Hodges, Tanya Leffingwell, Matthew Phelps, Lucy Mae Rousseau, and Charlie Sloan. Each is qualified for state. We wish each of them luck.
Next, we would like to congratulate Miss Gibson and her History Club on placing second with their National History Day project, Navajo Code Talkers, Communication Throughout the World War II.
Indeed. Congratulations to Abby Jones, Katie Sims, and Brylan Tyndall for show.
Congratulations to the 2021 Arkansas Governor Scholastic Scholars, Hattie Landon, Trent Thomas, and, of course, Henry Olin.
Next up, we have a feature on the new Dobbs Mobile Classroom that the district held a ribbon-cutting ceremony for last week.
Gob TV's own Parker Keener was on site and met with various administrators.
The Harrison School District recently unveiled their new mobile classroom I'm standing in front of right now. I got to sit down with various members of our school administration to talk about this project and what it means for our students.
On the hedges of COVID hitting last March, prior to that, Susan Gilly and I had some conversations on, I wonder what it would be like to have a library bus.
The idea came from a technology conference in Hot Springs several years ago. They had a mobile bus outside, and so we came back and said, we've got to do that too.
Cut that ribbon! I think it's an opportunity for us to bring learning to the student wherever they may be, whether it be in the summer, whether it be during vacation, whether it be during a pandemic.
We've tailored it to really be a promotional tool for the district. The design on the interior is that it's a mobile classroom. A lot of times in a mobile library, you'll see floor-to-ceiling shelving and all the windows covered up with books. This really has a kind of a homey feel as you get inside of it, and just opportunity for kids to sit at a countertop on a laptop, play with an iPad, or interact with TV that's on there with a Google Chrome bit. I'm really proud of the power layout inside. It's got a 3,000 watt inverter which runs off the batteries and supplies AC/DC power to devices within the bus. Full Wi-Fi capability. It's got a camera system on it, GPS location on it. It will have solar panels added to the exterior.
I really hope that we can take the school to people who can't get to school. So for kids that are in isolated areas, I hope they get access. I hope we can get food to them. I hope we can get learning materials to them. And I hope they can keep their connection to school over the summer.
During the summer, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be traveling with the Gobsmobile from 9 to 2. We'll be parked at the youth center or the park, and then during lunchtime we will always be at the middle school parking lot. We will be at the Walmart parking lot or the mall parking lot in the afternoon.
Just hang out with me because I'll be on it every Tuesday and Thursday. I know Caleb will be there. You can't stand all summer not to be with me.
Not what you typically find in a 20-year-old bus. You've got learning kits for elementary, you've got sensory kits, school supplies. These shelves are actually from the old junior high.
So y'all repurpose those, have them powder coated, have a good Goblin blue.
I don't think anybody's really prepared for how awesome it really is, and we are so excited.
You know what I miss, Gabe?
What's that, beautiful?
Basketball.
Same. Luckily, me and Andrew made a feature for the end of the basketball season this year, looking at the adversity our state champion Lady Goblin basketball team had to overcome on the road to their title. Check this out.
Adversity defined the season for the Lady Goblins. Like all basketball teams across the state, they too questioned whether they'd have a season at all. Injury after injury, challenge after challenge, the season seemed difficult from the start.
So every day in practice, we had to battle the chatter going on in the state of Arkansas because other states around us were not having seasons, and the college level backed their season back. So we just knew it was going to hit us at the high school level. The rumors were we were going to have a season.
Yet, the adversity didn't stop for the Goblins once the season was underway.
At the time, we didn't know how bad the injuries were until a couple of weeks later. Sydney, she blew out her ACL, and then Bryn completely tore her Achilles heel in half.
The unity was key for the season and ultimately drove their road to the title.
I definitely had to adapt from being a starter and on the court to figuring out how can I be more beneficial to my team even when I'm on the bench. That was a good life lesson.
I knew I was going to have to play the rest of the season, so I was ready to do whatever I needed to do to get back on the court.
The Lady Goblins still got the chance of a lifetime to play for a state title. Their defining moment had finally arrived.
And it's something that everybody that plays basketball dreams about doing.
That was the best feeling ever. As soon as the buzzer went off, we all stormed the court and got to celebrate it as a team, and it was just the best feeling.
Watching Mariah Hudson go get Bryn off the bench and carry her to the huddle, just kind of full circle about our season as far as being a team and coming together.
I mean, going into the season, people were doubting us with injuries, and we're just thinking that we couldn't get it done, and we found a way to just push through the adversity and get it done.
Gee whiz, Gabe, that takes me back to the good old days.
You know what's going to take me back to the good old days? Spring Sing tonight.
For sure, Gabe. With the lineup of songs I've seen advertised, I can't wait. Music from Elton John and John Denver, it's going to be a blast from the past. And you want to know the best part?
What's that?
Students can attend this event for free, and adults are only $2. Doors open at 6:30 p.m.
But if you're not going to make it to Spring Sing, you can always attend one of the many athletic events taking place.
That's right. This week's monsoon pushed everything back.
Let's take a look at the spring sports recap.
The Lady Goblins opened their season with a benefit game against Mountain Home and won 6-0. By week 2 of the season, the Lady Goblins gained back their basketball players from the basketball state championship team, but suffered an unfortunate loss to Kickapoo. Starting goalkeeper Maggie Salmon fractured her hand in her first game back and switched to playing midfield. Sydney Hobson stepped in as keeper to fill the void in the box. To open the 4A West Conference play, the girls rolled over Huntsville 7-0, which was the first of many that led to an undefeated conference record. When the Lady Goblins hosted Shiloh Christian, sophomore Claire Barger set a Triple-A record with most goals scored in a game, with 6. In fact, in game action this season, Barger has 5 hat-tricks. Senior night was memorable for everyone, but had a significant meaning for Sydney Schrum as she got to come back for the first time since last season. District tournament play begins today, and the Lady Goblins are in the home field advantage. But not only do the Lady Goblins have that advantage during district play, Harrison is hosting the state tournament as well. Good luck to the coaches and Lady Goblins as they begin postseason action.
Goblin soccer started the preseason with a 1-1 tie against the team from the east, their arch rivals, the Bombers of Mountain Home. After a rough start to the season, the Goblins finished the regular season 2-2 with wins over Gentry and Subiaco Academy. With postseason action starting today, they are taking it one game at a time. In order to achieve their goal of going to state, the Goblins must defeat Farmington in a win-or-go-home game tonight at 6 p.m. in Farmington. Farmington has the home field advantage. When the Goblins win, they will play early next week. Good luck to the team and their coaches on the road this evening.
Alex Hill set new meet records for the 4A1 conference in 2 events. The 100-meter hurdles with a time of 16.23 seconds, the 300-meter hurdles with a score of 49.63 seconds. She also set 2 new school records, one in long jump with 17 feet 7 1/4 inches and triple jumps with a record of 33 feet. Alex Hill was the overall high point individual at the district meet. The team was the 4A conference runner-up. Claire Barger set a new school record for high jump with 5 feet 5 inches, and boys finished 5th in conference. During the Pea Ridge game, Cameron Casey got a 3-run homer to take the lead. At Prairie Grove, Abigail Fansler had a 2-run homer. At Huntsville, the team had 13 base hits and finished 2nd in conference with a record of 6-1. Their overall record is 15-7, the best team record since 2009. They got 3rd place in the Ozark Classic Tournament, the first time the team has placed since 2014. Riley Keel pitched 10-4 for the season and pitched 5-1 as a freshman in conference games. Last night they beat Berryville 10-0 with the help of Cameron Casey, who had a home run, and they play at Farmington tonight versus Pea Ridge. In true fashion, Goblin Baseball has had another successful season. With a record of 19-6 and shares the conference championship, the team has set a school record of 95 stolen bases this season. The team has a .31 batting average, and the leaders are junior Dylan Block winning a solid .395 and senior Cole Keelon hitting .375. Tyler Hutchinson has a 19 hit by pitches this year, and Dylan Block is the RBI leader with 32. Senior Trey Richardson has pitched an impressive 5-0 from the bump. The Goblin team has an ERA of 2.93 and a fielding percentage of .945. The Goblins play Shiloh tonight in the semifinals of the district tournament and will play the winner of Farmington versus Huntsville Saturday in the finals after they get the W tonight. Fortunately, they have earned the right to host the regional tournament next week and will have the home field advantage.
Good luck to all the spring sports athletes and coaches as they finish districts. For those who qualify, we wish you good luck at state.
Well, that's all we have for this edition of H-Town Rundown.
With Gob TV, I'm Nicholas Steele.
And I'm Dave Graham.
Until August, we'll be seeing ya.